Act 3, The Twilight Flood. 19, Remnants, 27th of the Astral Moon. Jade, welcome back. Was your quest successful? When have I ever failed? Well, you do look surprisingly unbloodied. Also, hello, Kumo. Kumo? Who's Kumo? That guy. New name, I'm guessing. No. No names here. Never had a name. Don't even know what names are. Am I just supposed to go along with that? You're supposed to make me a drink. Then we can talk. Fair enough. What could I get you? I've still got plans after this, but Onyx is pretty tired. So give me something that'll get her to keep up with my speed. If I let her have a sip. Anything for Onyx. You're asking a turtle? A turtle. To keep up with your speed? Be down on. Too much. Too much, too much. You don't get a drink very often, so enjoy that. Enjoy. Swift Strike. A drink for Onyx and you, but mostly Onyx. Not too bad. Concerning to see you know me so well. Being a regular does have its perks. So, names? Let's start with the story first. You love those, right? You know it. I'll spare you the details of my journey to Borkup. Though I didn't miss the chance to make some extra money along the way. Everyone thought I was the right woman for their jobs. They helped me with the quest too. Squeezed a good description out of the renegade parents, out of some red dune merchant who was in a deep dispute with a blue-crowned elephant. I'd love to hear that story, actually. Not my problem. Asking a couple of pointed questions got me to the inn the deadbeats were staying at. Problem with people is can't exactly kill them in broad daylight. With monsters, you'd be thanked for doing so. But with people, we've got to be patient. So I did what anyone would have done in my situation. I posed as a tour guide. And they believed you? Sure did. Nico was right. Your drinks are great for pulling scams. Happy to hear that. I offered them a tour of the nearby Wadden Sea and led them to an area I knew was shunned by actual tour guides because of the unpredictable tides. Gave them a spiel about how a Battle of the Order Starlight took place there, yada yada yada. Pretty soon their eyes were glued to some starfish playing around in the mud. It was the perfect opportunity to get it over with quickly. Obviously I wasn't going to kill them just then, they needed a chance to run. But I had to scare them first. I raised my spear up above their head and was about to go in for a warning strike when I heard this zinging sound. I deflected the knife that was flung my way at the last second and it shattered against the ground. All three of us turned and saw this cloaked echo reaching for another knife. He had his hood pulled up, knives and daggers strapped all over his body. Even the air seemed to go darker around him. Looked like a real shadow bane. Him. I trained under them. Impressive. Those deadbeats thought I was protecting them from him. Should have seen the look on their faces when I said I was there to kill them. I turned back, wanting to refocus on my warning strike, when I was interrupted with a simple, "Stop!" It was said in a deep, raspy, incredibly fake voice that sounded like some sort of proper degenerate. I mean, not wrong. Likely the two bums thought we were fighting about who'd get to kill them. Their approach to such a situation was to immediately try to bribe us. I told them to shut it. They asked me what I wanted, if it was money or words. So I turned to our little Shadowbane and asked what he wanted. And he just stood there, quietly. Can't blame him. There's little scarier than your parents. So you helped him with the decision? Not exactly. I walked over to him and handed him my spear. She said, "This is your choice. Make it." I felt like she was passing some of her courage on to me. He stepped forward with my spear in his hand and took off his hood. I'll spare you the details. Was he crying? They recognized him, of course. Had the audacity to act surprised. Surprised is one way to put it. When they talked, they sounded so like they thought I'd died. Oh no, so you all thought each other died and that's why they didn't look? Oh, that's awkward. So they weren't poopy butt heads. This is all just a misunderstanding. That's awkward. That's a long misunderstanding, but still a misunderstanding nonetheless. You could have. They left you. I wanted to say something. Anything. Yell. Tell them to get lost. Scream at them for what they'd done to me, but all that came out was, "Why did you leave?" Their silence went on for so long. Would have been longer if those tides hadn't come rushing in. You did kind of walk into that one. Kind of. Luckily I was quick. Got all of us up on some muddy rocks that the waves couldn't reach. How long were you up there for? A couple hours. Left us a lot of time to talk. Did you? Yes. A lot. For example, did you know the primordial flood was caused by the pyre erupting? The pyre? You mean the biggest volcano in all of Asteria, nestled right in Leviathan's domain? Yeah. Apparently it erupted, then collapsed, covered all of the primordial sea in ash, and set off a tsunami. Oh, the one Melly is lost in. It should not be doing that. No. Do you think the powerful magic was afoot? Probably not. What use is a giant tsunami to anyone? Maybe they wanted to be wet? Could it be? No. Probably not. Are tsunamis and their causes all you and your parents talked about? No. Mostly we talked about the leaving thing. They said not a day went by where they didn't regret what they'd done. Yeah, but that could be all words. We don't know. I asked why they didn't come back then. They didn't have an answer for that. Yeah. Mom said she was proud of my knife throwing skills though. I never thought they'd apologize. They owned up to all of it, as awful as it was. I hadn't planned for that. They wanted to make up for everything and be a part of my life. They also said it was up to me and what I wanted. What do you want? Doesn't know. Family. Is that stupid? No. No, it's not. So you forgave them? No, not yet. I have to see if they actually mean what they say first. Fair. I can't trust them right now. We don't really know each other anymore. Who knows if we'll get along. But they did say they want to get to know me, and I think I might like that too. They're just so different. It feels like I'm angry at people that don't exist anymore. You're still allowed to be angry. Even if they change, they hurt you. Neither forgiveness nor forgetting is required. It just feels unfair, like I'm harboring resentment for ghosts. But I'll try to be honest with them. I owe that to myself. Plus, Jade threatened to decapitate them if they ever hurt me again. She does like murder. They'd stand no chance. None. But I have a drink now too. Sure, let's trade. Right. A secret? No, a name. I assume Jade didn't know you as Kumo because your parents didn't call you that. Correct. Do we get a real name finally? Actual real legal name? What did they call you then? I'm not. I'll trade you my name. Just give the guy a drink. Your first name? Those are quite precious to Mida, right? Very. See, it's a secret to trade for. I'm listening. Alicia. Beautiful name. I don't respond to flattery, but thank you. It's definitely better than mine. Yours fits you. Is his name like Thomas or something? He looks like a Thomas. I don't know why. Or a Ben. It is not. If you say so. So not Alicia. What would you like in exchange? Maybe something that'll stop me choking on my words. In case I have to do more of this emotional thing. I've definitely got something for that. Spoken heart. But spoken heart is good. Here you go, sir. With a chili. Your favorite. Here you are. Some fluid, emotional vulnerability. It tastes a lot better than it sounds. Feels a lot better too. Maybe. I still need to call you something else though, if Kumo is out. It is. What have you got for me then? I don't. I'm running out of names. Jade, can I... Nope. My name. Fine. How about... Nils. You know what? Sure, I'll go with that. I'm proud of you, Nils. For everything you've gone through and for choosing what's right for you. Thank you. It sounded like it pained him to say thank you. Do you need a hug? Maybe I've already gotten one from Jade. Speaking of me, I've got to go. Want to check in with Grace and her goons? See you around, airboy. See you around, Alicia. What about you? Care to linger a little longer? I need some time to think all this over. Maybe even feel it too. Plus, you gotta organize another date. Ooh. Yeah. That might be a little soon. But you know, you could share it with him. With Fable, yeah. Is Fable back yet? I think Cheesecake would make for a great distraction right about now. No, I thought maybe you ran into her on the way back. I didn't. That's not good. So Melly isn't back yet either? No, I'm afraid not. Cool. Great. I guess I'll talk to... Carolyn? Your parents? Maybe. Do you think they'll still love me? I don't know. I hope they do. I hope they'll love you well, but I don't know. I do know that other people love you, and that if your parents fail to live up to what you deserve, you won't be loved any less. I'd like to believe that. Sometimes I just think, if even my own parents could leave me, anyone can. Abandonment issues. Don't measure your worth by the actions of the people that hurt you. Nothing good can come from that. I'm very thankful to have met you. Anyway, I'm also, out of the night, or whatever, so I must go. Farewell. See you soon. Like half days recently. I don't get to stay the night. Little ones.
living life every day.